to be philosophical the way that I am, I mean, you can go to a casino and see individuals who drop $5, $6, $7,000 down there every week, you know, at the card tables and stuff like that. Does it really mean that they,
Can sustain
you
it.
would think, you would think that an individual like that could provide a good life for somebody, and they probably could, but maybe it's an addiction. Maybe, some fools are addicted to just looking at naked chicks and shit.
So then, what about? Okay, hold on. She says some. Yeah. So the she's saying that it's all about the money. So
Hmm.
she's saying that the money. The money's. She's saying it's the money that's gonna keep the bitch. That's her term.
So you can never, so basically you can never rescue a chick like that. There's always going to be someone with more money.
Yeah, and
So
that's why they end up.
she really don't want to be rescued.
And that's why they end up back in the club dancing because the dude's never gonna have money long enough to sustain it. Cause think about it. If it starts off buying an outfit, buying clothes, getting the nails done and the hair done, because remember you got to sustain the look. You got to sustain the look of the dancer, and then her
Hmm.
gym membership because she's got she got to get toned. She can't be muscular. She got to be toned, and then after that, are you taking care? Are you paying rent? Are you getting her a car? So she's trying to get her money at the same time. What are you getting out of it? All you have is eye candy.
And it
Eh,
also comes down to the control level. Am I going to be able to dictate what you going to be able to do or
Okay,
what you want to do?
and then if you are able to control her, then she shouldn't have never been in the club in the first place. Because the club female should have a stronger mentality. If you're able to control her, then you're able to pimp her.
When I say control, I'm speaking on the level I was speaking back to the level of rescue. I rescued you, from having to go
This
ahead and
lifestyle.
dance on the pole or whatever, and provided you with a, lifestyle that you said you wanted to live. But, you know, to, to be, most individuals wouldn't want that anyway. I mean, everybody wants to live a good life and nice life, but you also want to be in control of your own destiny and be able to make your own choices.
Yeah. Honorable Deacon, any thoughts on if does the dancer ever want to truly be rescued?
Like I said earlier, you have to have game like Jesus and
What's that?
Hercules. Like I said earlier, you have to have game like Jesus and Hercules.
Yeah. So is it? So I think it's a fine line between the dancer and the prostitute.
Yes, the mentality.
And then I know when Diamond might say something too, because she's gonna say, well, so Diamond says that if the entertainer, if the dancer likes the guy for real, she can be rescued. But I'm like, well, her money come first. She gotta, I think that ultimately, oh man, that's interesting. We'll have to pick that
So,
one up.
And I'll just, I'll say this, and I don't mean it in any bad way. If I like you for real, it's kind of like a adolescent mindset, because if I like you for real, then that's kind of, it's kind of like a crush. It's like that's a young thing, a young mental thing. If I like you a lot, then of course I'm gonna do whatever I have to do in order to be with you, because just being with you, will sustain regardless if you had the money or not, or if you end up losing the money or not.
Okay, so question. So on that note, question from earlier in the night. With you being married, when a person's married, do they have to do everything that their spouse wants?
I don't agree with that, and nor do I. Simply because in any relationship, it depends on what it is. It depends on exactly what it is. Been in my relationship for a long time, so there's certain things that I like to do and I'm going to do, and I never stop doing it. And, I think that's the key to a long relationship, is holding on to yourself and having an individual who accepts you for who you are, which is an easy statement, but then it's not an easy statement, it's going to cause problems sometimes. It depends on what it is that you like doing.
Yep. So Diamond says the last thing she's... Go ahead.
I was just saying there's certain things that I'm not going to stop doing until I don't want to stop doing them. And that's what you signed up for.
And shout out to Jamie, who's just joined us from Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Thank you for joining us. Okay. So at this time, and this is Mercury's first time joining us on the show, we've got a comment from Tiffany Chan. Thank you once again for joining us out of Los Angeles. Tiffany says, hell yeah, because if you don't, he or she will find somebody else. And that's the truth. Yeah.
True indeed.
So at this time, we usually give everybody a chance to say their goodbyes. So Mercury, first time caller, go ahead and say your goodbyes and your shout outs, say your goodbyes to everyone.
I want to just tell everyone, I appreciate, you listening. Hope you heard, hopefully I offered, something decent to the mindset. Live with no malice in heart and always try to move forward. That's where I'm at in life.
There you go. Certainly thank you for joining us and invite you to join us, every week. Honorable Deacon, the Honorable Deacon, Aloysius Forever Love. Go ahead.
It's been a Stone Cold Groove.
Yes.
Power to the people. Realizing that you're far more superior than equal.
Honorable Deacon, what do you think about the guy who shot up the gay club in Orlando? What do you think about that situation?
He had some anger. He had an anger issue. He had some thoughts that he couldn't clear by himself with just rational thinking.
Okay, and going back to our animal theme, what do you think about the 2-year-old that got eaten by the alligator?
That was the thing where they were saying how bad the black couple were because of the gorilla getting to their child, but they kind of felt sorry for the alligator terrorizing the little child there.
So the black couple got criticized in Cincinnati, but the white couple get a pass?
That's what it looks like.
I put some responsibility on Disney World for not saying that there were alligators in that water, and it was a neglectful parent with the Cincinnati situation.
Okay, so you say it's neglectful parents in Cincinnati. Okay. Okay, but there was no warning in Florida, so you give the parents a pass in Florida. Okay.
Well, the Gators snatched it up where the boulder.
Wait. Breaking up.
Kid at.
Say it again.
Where was the kid at to be taken? Where was the kid at to be taken by the others? That's what I'm talking about.
Where was he taken?
And where were the parents when the kid was taken?
Supposedly he was wading in the water. He was like close to the shore. And the parents were, huh?
The 2-year-old, right?
Yeah. And the parents were there. The alligator lunged up and grabbed the kid and snatched him away before the father could get him. Like the father says he tried to fight the alligator, but basically I think he tried to go after the gator, and the gators got away with the kid.
So they knew that alligators could possibly be in the water, but they let the kid play in the water anyway.
Okay, so we know that. I know that as Floridians. Floridians are told any body of water in the state of Florida is subject to have alligators in it. But with them being tourists from the Midwest, we don't know if they knew that. So that's why Mercury's saying, Disney didn't have any warning signs.
Of course, no swimming. I wouldn't assume that alligators, but then again, no swimming means no swimming too. So I wouldn't have my child, probably in the water. Nobody, we wouldn't even been at that beach. What's the sense in it?
Yeah, they're definitely neglectful on both parties.
Yeah.
When they post a sign that say "Don't go in the water," who goes in the water?
That's right.
Right.
Regardless of if they say, for whatever reason, the sign is posted, "Don't go in the water." It's okay to go in the water, baby. They just
Ronnie saying good night, all. Jamie saying good night, mom. Jamie says he missed a good show. Sounds like he missed a good show. Good night, all. 334 Bama Boy says that shit got signs everywhere. True that. True that.
Hey, don't go in the water. Don't go in the water though, for real.
Yep. All right, and with that, everybody, this is Christopher Tracy. Mercury has joined us online. Denise joined us on the line. Honorable Deacon Aloysius Forever Love is in Michigan. We thank you all for joining us tonight on the Lonely Hearts Cafe. Thank you, everyone from Tiffany on the West Coast in California, to Tiffany, Jamie, and Ronnie in Wisconsin, to our crew in the ATL that joined us, and Danny in Miami. We covered all over the country. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for listening. Everyone who submitted questions. Questions tonight came from Florida, Miami, Georgia, Ohio, all over. Thank you all for joining us, and we will check you next week on the Lonely Hearts Cafe. And those who continue to ask about our theme song is Don't Lie to Me by MC, M-S-E-E. It is 99 cents on Amazon and iTunes. Check it out. Support that young man. And we will see you all next week. Thank you all very much, and have a good night.
Peace.
Okay. Money on my mind, so money on my grind. Money all day, every day. Still with my day one saying that ain't gon' change. Ain't gon' change. If I tell you that I need you, then I need you. If I tell you I believe you, I believe you. If I tell you you my equal, you my equal. If I tell you I'ma leave you, I'ma leave you. Don't lie. If I tell you that I love you, then I love you. If I tell you that I trust you, then I trust you. But don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Don't lie. Tell you that I trust you, then I trust you.